So Elton John is among more than 1,000 people believed to have had their personal addresses leaked online.
The British government has apologised for the mishap affecting those who received New Year's honours.
The good and the great. This year's list includes famous names such as Sir Elton John, Queen drummer Roger Taylor, film directors Sam Mendes and Steve McQueen, and actress Olivia Newton-John. But along with being honoured, the government's admitted it's also accidentally published the addresses of a significant number of recipients on their website. This is a redacted screenshot of what went up. A Cabinet Office spokesman said a version of the New Year's Honours 2020 list was published in error, which contained recipients' addresses. The information was removed as soon as possible. We apologise to all those affected and are looking into how this happened. It's a security breach, especially for Ministry of Defence staff and senior police officers on the list. It took the Cabinet Office over an hour to get the addresses offline. There was controversy too over some of the recipients. Alison Saunders was made a dame for services to criminal justice, but some have described her honour as a reward for failure. As former Director of Public Prosecutions, she oversaw the disclosure scandal, where dozens of rape trials collapsed due to the late disclosure of evidence, leading to a review of every rape case in the country. Sam Armstrong was cleared of rape after his case collapsed.
For the victims of Alison Saunders and the crusade she launched while she was in office, this is a kick in the teeth. All of us have already been failed by the justice system, which prosecuted us for offences that should never have been treated in the way that they were.
Dame Saunders' successes included the prosecution of Stephen Lawrence's killers. She told The Times her honour was for 30 years of public service. In politics, more controversy. Brexiteer Iain Duncan Smith received the knighthood, the architect of universal credit, which has been criticised for penalising the poor.
Goes again!
In sport, 4 cricketers from England's World Cup victory in July were honoured: Owen Morgan, Ben Stokes, Joss Buttler and Joe Root, along with their coach Trevor Bayliss.
Can you believe this? I do not believe what I've just seen!
Obviously extremely proud and privileged, but it's just an honour to play cricket for England. And to receive something like this is very humbling.
Defenders of the honours system point out that it's really to recognise those behind the scenes. And 3/4 of more than 1,000 people honoured in this list are relative unknowns, rewarded for their work in the community, such as Junior Smart, who works with young people in gangs.
When we set up the project at St Giles Trust, a lot of people were saying that the project will fail, we're ex-offenders shouldn't be trusted. A leopard never changes its spots, and I think actually to receive such a validation it just goes such a long way to just showing everyone that actually it can be done.
This year's honoured are no doubt proud to have received that letter from the Queen, but less delighted to get a call from the government explaining that their addresses have been published.